Welcome everyone at Trends and Suggestions. And we have a very special and honorable guest today, Dr. Swati. I want to just introduce a short thing about her. She is an inspiration of millions. She has a very strong message to give. Okay, she is basically president of CHDNLR.
NLR, CHDNLR.
Okay. Yeah. An advisor of Twaran, and she's a coach, trainer, and modeler of human behavior best processes and PhD guide, and acclaimed posh expert and trainer, certified woman independent director, and she has also certified a master trainer of NLP, certified life coach, PhD in CSR. So, and she has an awards winning achievements and experience in her academician with a demonstrated history of okay. So, and apart from it, she is a winner of Master Trainer Pride of India for Neuro Linguistic Programming. Yeah, congratulations.
Thank
And
you.
yeah, and she is Emerging Women Leader at Education Award, winner of 2018 by HEF Best Researcher Award winner of in 2019, and she has wrote numerous books. Yeah, and have written books. She is from the Mumbai University Syllabus Training and Development, Competency and High Performance Leadership. So I'm honored to have her here.
Thank
So I had Dr. Swati just introduce a little bit of yours. There's it's a high achievements being a woman uh, in this the way you have achieved in your life, being into the great struggle. Just mention about your mission, purpose, and a short introduction of yours. Yeah.
Thank you, Devasmita. You have actually covered all. And if I have to add anything, I would say that in my whatever short working period, my mentor, Dr. Mangesh, calls me a footballer because I was in corporate, then I came into education, and now I'm into training, counseling, coaching, and mentoring. So I have done it all, and I have recently what I would want to share with people who are watching. Around 2.5 years back, I was diagnosed with a autoimmune disorder, and that is when I realized that like we say in NLP, that mind and body are part of the same system. I actually understood the power of accepting your reality. So for me, it has become like a purpose to talk to people, whoever is having a disorder which they feel is like huge, the name itself scares them, that accept it, and you have all the resources to deal with it. Other than medication, it's you who will be able to take charge of your reality, because medication will do what medication has to do. It will work or not work, that is a different story. Us as people, how do we create a support group? We create more awareness and acceptance that a person has a problem. That is my purpose now, to tell people that we are normal. We may be having a disorder, but that's not the end of the story. We are still as capable of doing things as any other normal healthy human being. So that's become like my mission and purpose now, to say that a disorder or a disease doesn't actually change your identity of who you really are.
Fabulous. Yeah, exactly.
Thank you.
I can also resonate because from the birth, I have a problem of lateral palsy, and I'm a autistic child. I have a neurological disorder. Nothing can. It's yeah. It's an unstoppable. My doctor told me, eye specialist, that is stop your means to my parents, stop her education after class 10. But I achieved this. I have done my post graduation in child
Yes.
psychology. I did my MBA in operation and HR, and I'm doing my hypnosis NLP as well. Okay, combination of the both to
Hmm.
understand me, who I am, because going in deeper to understand it is how much painful for a child.
Yes.
Yeah, and for the child, specifically for the mother who has given birth to a defective child. That
True.
is what a powerful woman. We can say a mother is a powerful woman, and she is the strength.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely agree with you.
yeah.
Absolutely agree with you.
Because though she has given the birth, but her life doesn't stop there. She is the biggest unstoppable woman who is,
Absolutely.
yeah. So for her, we are here. And today, the autoimmune disease which you are talking about, we have taken the interview of uh, Manisha's daughter, and Kia Hatkal. So she is suffering from entropy, muscular entropy, this what
Disorder. Yeah. Hmm.
disorder, entropy, this muscular spinal disorder. But despite of this kid is being an entrepreneur, and
True.
this channel supports them.
True.
So yes, and this is what our intention is. Don't stop yourself. Please come out, because Dr. Swati is here and she is going to support you. All her details will be there in the description. Once we are now, you just learn from her how she challenged, how she faced her challenge, and how she has overcome all those things. So now, next question to you: What role? Yeah, what role can leadership play in promoting and sustaining cancer awareness, irrespective or initiatives in your or workplace?
So cancer is very real to me because a lot of my family members, including my mother-in-law, her sister, we have seen them go through, and a lot of young friends of mine also. And I would start by saying that Sudha Murthy, in her maiden speech in the Rajya Sabha, spoke of cervical cancer vaccination to the government. I would say that leadership team has to look at a person suffering from something as cancer, because unfortunately, I don't know, it's a stigma. A lot of time I've seen my friends tell, how do we tell him? I said, it's okay. It's body. The body is having a issue. So it's very important that the leadership team gives that space to the employee or the colleague who's suffering. Because at the end of the day, that is where we start accepting that yes, there is a problem and it's okay. It's okay. The medical leaves, the medical support, leadership plays a very important role. If I may share my example, though mine is a different disorder, my organization has given me an entire space to work the way I want without being on my head that, are you doing this? Are you doing that? So that gives a lot of courage, because you can't be fighting wars at all levels, trying to save your job, doing competing with people, worrying about performance appraisal, and also your medications. So leadership team, leaders of the organization play a very, very important role. Like I got the support from my leadership team in making sure that I get the entire thing, whether I work online, offline, in my own time, they are fine with it as long as it is within my comfort zone. So it's very, very important, if you ask me.
Exactly. Now, my question is,
Yeah.
uh-huh. Yeah, if, just a second, I think some other. अच्छा, uh, I think there is a question. Okay, so how can we provide access to mental health support for employees dealing with cancer-related stress and anxiety?
Like I started by saying, first, the organization, the society has to accept that it's okay, respect
Yeah,
the fact that somebody is suffering. What happens, we start sympathizing, we start doing lip sympathy. We're like, oh, we're so sorry. What happens, the person is getting, even, the confidence is breaking. The person starts feeling, am I inadequate, you know and most of the time, the minute we see cancer, we're like, oh my god, we have to cut down on that. It's okay, you have a problem, so we have to give them assurance and confidence that life is okay. Sometimes we do have hiccups, but that's fine. That is not stopping you from being who you really are. The example of the girl you are giving, she must have faced a lot of sympathy. A lot of
exactly.
people saying, oh, bechari, but then she rose above it because there was an ecosystem. We need to create that ecosystem of support, of empathy rather than sympathy. Because we say in NLP, mind and body are part of the same system. The body may get
Right.
cured, mind is still
Hmm.
suffering. We can
Hmm.
have regular counseling talks with the people who are, survivors. Rather than calling them survivors, we can say, you're fine. You had a problem, you are out of it, and there's to be regular dialogue,
Yeah.
open dialogues. The team members also have to have open dialogues and be aware of the special requirements of that person to come out of it completely physically and mentally. That's very much required, an ecosystem of support.
Yeah. Surely. And I'm extremely sorry that time this technical issues
No
happens.
problem. That's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
We have
So
decided to rise above all kind of issues.
exactly. Thank you so much for that space. Yeah. And what policies can we adopt to ensure that employees undergoing cancer treatment have the necessary flexibility and support?
So here I'm saying something which may be a little, I don't know, out of the box. And looking at the way cancer has been increasing and things have been happening, even now talking of a cervical cancer vaccination, I believe there should be, like we have a post, delivery return mechanism. We have to have a return mechanism in place, that somebody has suffered, somebody was in and out of hospital for 6 months. So the policy should be created that it's okay, you can come back. You can go get treated, and when you are fine, you can come back. So that comeback policy has to be in place first. Second, because this is, we may be talking of rising above it, and it is a very painful process. So the policy should be, if you ask me, that if somebody is going through a chemo or a radiation, and the person wants to come back, give the person space to deal with it. It's okay. The person may not come at 9 and go at 5. Let the person come at 11 and go at 2. Let the person come back into the system with ease. What happens? We make them sit outside the main ring and make them like fence sitter, which is even more painful for them. I was recently talking to someone, and by the grace of God, he's better now. What was worrying him that was, will I have my job? And he told me this, that Swati, for people who are going for a maternity leave, they have a 6 weeks, 10 weeks, 12 weeks, and they can come back. I am going in for a treatment for 4 months, 5 months. I don't know if there's a comeback. Let's make a comeback for them. They have given their time. They have dedicated themselves to the organization. So it should be a policy, whether it comes from the government, from the health ministry, or organizations themselves. We have CII, we have NASCOM, we have so many bodies can come up with a policy, especially for people who are suffering with these disorders, to come back to the normal way of living. That's my two bits on that.
It's interesting because my father was diagnosed with cancer in 2021, and it was in his bladder cancer.
Mhm.
And then he survived, and again he got a cancer again in his lungs. Again it happens. This is of the lifestyle. We can understand that, but yes, but if we are giving stressless life, because life is full of
Stress.
stress, so
Absolutely.
how to so this the thing is, no, because of the stress, the metabolic disorders get means how
Activated.
in
Yes,
this
yes.
yeah, immunity, yeah, when we are talking about the immunity,
Hmm.
immunity anyways is getting lesser because we
Lesser.
have already saw COVID. Maximum people who have suffered from COVID, even I means in my family also gone through COVID. So we don't know, right, which organ has been affected that time. So yeah, so my question to you is how when autoimmune, just when you are talking about the autoimmune and how it is, just can you just help us to know more about it, because autoimmune is a very rare disease. People are unable, yeah, and new to this. Yeah.
See, when we talk of autoimmune disorders, we are talking of something where your immunity is not there to protect you from anything. Even somebody sneezes next to you, there are chances that you may pick it up. So if I tell you in very straight lay terms, because we are not sure who all are watching, the body's natural defense system can't tell the difference between your own cells and foreign cells. So they can start attacking your normal cells also. So that is what is autoimmune disorder in a very simple term. And there are many autoimmune disorder. When I had one, I think there are more than 80 types of them. I have only one type of them. But what happens is, because your immunity is not working, the natural cells which help you survive something may also get attacked. So you're always vulnerable to things. And at this time, if somebody is having an autoimmune disorder, the person needs to be more careful. So if you ask me, in the real time world, I say, in my case, I keep myself as protected as possible. No, I keep myself away from anything that can cause a, infection to me. Because once you are aware, like I said, accept there's something different in you, then you can create a mechanism with your support group, with your family, with your doctor, to know exactly what is it that you are going through, what kind of medications will help, whether it's your regular allopathic or Ayurveda, whatever, or natural, and follow a regime. Every disorder you can overcome if you can discipline and follow a regime. That's my personal opinion on autoimmune disorders. A lot of people have it, Devasmita, trust me. They're just not aware of it until it becomes really big and they get it tested. A lot of stomach disorders are also autoimmune, which people come to know very late. Just be aware of what is different in you and create a lifestyle around it. And it works. It definitely works.
Yes, as mentioned, due to COVID, maximum people have been affected, right? Anything, this comes in my mind suddenly. Hiroshima,
Hmm.
when in what exactly happened? The bomb created
Hmm.
this. Now, just think of the children who are who are coming to the world is affected
True.
by something.
Hmm.
So similarly, COVID has affected us in some way because maybe today I'm not understanding. Maybe because already we have been affected with COVID.
True.
So something can be seen in the later stage because now whatever is not happening, we'll see in the now I'm in my 41. So definitely in the after a few years, I can feel or I can see something
True.
that
True.
also can be happen, right? So precaution is better than cure. When we are
Always.
yeah, so when we are coming to this, definitely we should go for a certain and can you help us with the what sort of examination we have to do so that
Uh,
yeah.
I could just talk about myself. So I have a rheumatoid arthritis, which is an autoimmune disorder. So my doctor said get an RA test done. People who are, in my opinion, again, if people are regularly getting, pains in their small bones and they're thinking, कि, okay, ये laptop के वजह से है phone, don't just get checked for a RA because it may. People who regularly have upset stomachs and all, they should get tested if it's a irritable bowel syndrome or, then we have lupus. So if there is a persistent problem that is happening, don't write it off. Could be a beginning of something or could be nothing. In my case, my small bones were not affected that massively, and there was a bit of crump. So I thought maybe in COVID, I also had it after COVID, that I was on phone all the time, I was on laptop all the time, so fatigue hoga. And later on, when it escalated, we had to get it tested. So there are sometimes small irritations that happen, which we write off as, acha, theek hai, I sat for a long time, so I have a hip. I would rather suggest that if you can get it tested, I'm not saying become too paranoid about getting tested for everything. But having said that, if something is happening again and again and again, take cognizance of it. And like I started by saying, one wonderful thing I inculcated in myself, I accepted that I am no more, like before. Something has changed. So there'll be times when I'll be unable to do certain things and I will need help, and that's fine. There'll be times I will be unable to get up from the bed for 6 7 days. That's fine. What I can do in those 6 7 days, I will do. If I can't and I only have to sleep, then I will only sleep. That's okay. So it is about accepting. Therefore, I said the ecosystem has to be very strong, whether it's your family, whether it's your company, your bosses, they also should know what you are going through rather than us hiding and then later on, suffering. So accept it and respect your body, irrespective of what disorder has happened, because it's still you. From up here, it is still you. That's what I think, Devasmita. That's my thought on it.
No, absolutely with you. And last time we have a conversation with Swana.
the 6 months, because there are Women's Day, there
Hmm.
are other days like Mother's Day, when we
True.
can celebrate. At least we can go for our breast check. We can go
Yes,
for
we
our
should.
different, because
We should.
at least the company and organization should take certain steps
Yes,
that,
absolutely.
yeah, yes. And in this case also it is very important, because when we are working, we have an arthritis problem, right? Because, and not only arthritis, there are lots of issues, because we are sitting right here
Yeah, true.
also. We are also having an issue in the cervical region as well, because we
Absolutely.
are watching the laptop. We are 24 into 7 into this, and which
Hmm.
is affecting us. How many times we are drinking water while we are attending the
All
meeting?
this, all this
Yeah,
matters.
yeah, that is the reason. If we are just going for 6 months, after 6 months, just taking our body, it is very good for us. Even for men, we can just, even in our case, for the men, we can say that they can just purify their blood by giving blood as well, because this is something which is very helpful for other people and for themselves.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, because now the problem that day we have a very good discussion that people are, and then they're listening about cancer, because her mother died because of cancer, and that void place cannot be sorted by anyone else, right?
True.
Mother's
True.
place. So that is the reason, if you see someone like this, or if you are unable to give the blood, that time you are getting scared of, right now at least go and give the blood bank will be full. At
Full.
least they don't have the inhibitions, that they don't feel like insecure that time, that I don't have the blood, you have to arrange
Uh,
the party on that time. So
true.
if we are taking the initiative as a youth, we can go and give the blood, at least donate some blood in the blood bank. So yes, and this is something very interesting. This is the everybody should go and check their immunity, because
We should.
immunity, yeah, this immunity is something which has been affected in COVID.
Yes, everybody's in some way or other. They may not have come down with COVID, but there were a lot of
Yeah,
things happening. A lot of things
yeah,
happening. Yeah,
yes,
true that.
exactly. Yes, exactly. That's the main thing which has just now come while talking with you about the immunity. Even if we
Hmm.
are taking all sorts of food, the
Hmm.
foods which has been told have this immunity will increase. But
Hmm.
discuss with your doctor or the dietitian whether that suits your body or not, or is it giving you that immunity? If not, please reject it, because this is the awareness which we are spreading.
There is
So if you,
awareness.
yeah, yes, because we don't want people to be, we want the people to be stressless and cancerless, because,
True.
yeah, cancer is sometimes it's not curable, but life is short. But as much as we can give within
We
this
can
life,
give, we should. We should.
yeah, we should.
See,
Yeah,
nobody can predict when are they coming to this world and going from this world. That's a separate
yeah,
story altogether, whether it's cancer
yeah,
or any disease for that matter. Whether we talk
right.
of a heart attack, people 33-year-old, 23-year-old are dropping
Mm,
due to sudden massive cardiac arrest. So life
right.
expectancy or when I will go is not the point. As long as I'm here,
Yeah,
people have to, we need to have that circle of, empathy around us because that makes dealing with such disorders easier for a person. If today we have cancer survivors in my home, we have always treated them normally. We never used to say, oh my God, you have just survived cancer, don't do this. So you want to do this, you do this. You get tired, next time you will know not to do this. So give them space, give them that time to come back to reality on their own terms. There is a person, if I may share with you, she's 82 now, of part of my extended family. She had a breast cancer surgery. And at 80, she didn't want to go through chemo and radiation. So it's been 5 years now. Now she's 82. She's doing her natural yoga and everything, and we have let her live a peaceful life. She's like, now I'm 82. Whenever I go, I go. I don't want to go through all that process. So the patient's will for treatment, the patient's need is to be also respected at all steps. We should not start treating, oh, Dr. Swati, I mean, in my house, if it becomes Swati has a problem, now we will tell her what to do. That will be very painful because I'm already dealing with a new reality that there's something different. And on that, if everybody starts telling me sleep at this time, get up at this time, no, no, you can't walk, no, you shouldn't, then it becomes very, very, painful for the person, because suddenly you feel like there's something wrong with me. So give them that space. Let them create their own mechanisms, disciplines, which gives them what they really want to mentally come back into the world.
Exactly. That's true. Because support them as what
Support them.
exactly yeah, what exactly I extract from your words, that is to support, other than making their life miserable. Because yeah, when and another which I learned from my mentor Rahul George is that is give them a space. As
Space.
much, yeah, as much space we are giving, the cure can be happening easily, even in the case of stress also. But yes, whenever we see that the person is on stress, leave
True.
that person for 1 day or 2 day, and then go back to that person. It is not like that person will immediately do suicide. Don't worry
Yeah,
about
yeah,
that.
absolutely agreed with you. You will be amazed, Devasmita.
Yeah.
Rheumatoid arthritis is an autoimmune. I also have osteo. Both started together. So the first thing my mentor, my guru, or my managing director, Dr. Mangesh Das, he did, okay, come on a
Yeah.
wheelchair. How does it really matter?
Right.
As long as you can sit and you can speak, you are
Hmm.
welcome to come for whichever training, whichever session. So if you look at my pictures on LinkedIn and Facebook, you will find me on wheelchair most of the time. So it's very
Yeah.
important to your organization and somebody who's a mentor to pull you out of it. If he had said that, okay, you have osteo, you can't walk, Dr. Swati, you have autoimmune disorder, what if something happens? You be at home. I
Hmm.
would not have been here talking to you. So
Exactly.
that courage needs to come from your support group. It's very, very important.
That's true. That is important. If you that is the path. And as an organization, definitely support them rather than focusing. Please do
Yes,
this.
yes,
No, don't do that. Yeah, yes. That is but sometimes we think, yes, if we are giving too much work on them, then they will forget about their disease. It is ulta asar.
it's not.
Because yeah, exactly, because when we are doing like this, they need rest rather than they need stress. They don't want stress, they need rest.
True,
Give,
true.
allow them that. So yes, and yeah, really talking to you, I'm getting lots and lots of values actually. Yeah,
Thank you.
hope to meet
Hope
you
so.
soon actually. Yeah.
Yeah, we
So
should.
yeah, yes. And next question is, how can we partner with local and national cancer organization to enhance our awareness and support efforts?
It's a very important thing, Devasmita. And you have asked a question for which the answer is very simple, and I don't know why it's not happening. We have so many helpline numbers. One hundred. Create a cancer information helpline number or a website which is like a which brings all kind of cancer related information in one page. A friend of mine lost his mother to cancer. Now he's running a foundation helping cancer patients. But who knows about it? I know about it. You don't know about it. So this awareness information, recently, if you noticed, I had put in one of the groups to find out a place to stay near Tata Cancer Hospital, because another acquaintance was coming from Bhubaneswar for his father's cancer treatment. But I was totally lost living in Mumbai, Navi Mumbai also for so many years. I didn't know how to help that gentleman. So my personal belief system is create one page, cancer.org or something, and massively advertise it everywhere. Go there, you will know which are the hospitals, which are the doctors, what kind of symptoms, everything put there. What kind of test, where to go if you want to go, if you are coming to Tata Memorial, what kind of charity stay places are around. One stop, one pit stop for everything that you want to know, and make it regional. South India, North India, whatever you want to make it city wise, because every city, you just have to make a directory kind of, thing where everything, like his organization is doing a very good work with cancer patients, but people don't know. So NGOs can be registered there, philanthropists can be registered there. A lot of cancer patients come from economically backward class. Where can they go to get money? Which are the organizations which financially help cancer patient and their families? So we should have one page dedicated to this. And just like we announced, government can take a lead. Like they said, na Nirbhaya helpline is this. You can say cancer information helpline and spread it like a wildfire in all the groups. Make it viral. Let everybody know that if you want to know anything about cancer, this is the page to go to. And I believe that will change the whole landscape where people are unaware. They don't know what to do. They panic. You can have consultants on call. People can put in their queries. So it will be a massive exercise, India being such a huge country. And I think if a great IT minds and amalgamators, as we call them, come together, it is doable also. It is doable also.
It's interesting. Yeah, but yeah, here I want to add something. We
Mhm.
have we are in the last conversation, me and Swarna, we have heard because people don't hear. So we have come across with this here to here means we are here to here means
Here,
this is what HERE to HEER. We are
HEAR.
here.
Yeah,
HEAR. Yeah. So we are here to here. Okay,
true,
this is what the concept is. Because whenever any person needs certain help from us, so any employee from any organization, whatever your grade is, because it's a body, right?
true,
Body, mind, soul, and we are all connected. We are all there to help you. So
true.
we are here to here.
Here,
This is
right.
what we are talking about in the last conversation, last where we are all working this right now. There are I have take this few more people are coming to give the interview, and then after August we can move it toward we are to hear your thought, to hear you, to understand you better,
Understand.
so that
Absolutely
yeah,
important. Very important.
yeah,
See, I'll tell
yes,
you,
because yeah,
when I came to know about my disorder, I couldn't figure out what to do. Google was throwing up many things because there is no place to go and know. And cancer is nothing, is mind disorder maybe not that prevalent. Cancer is a reality of our society now. Every second house is getting stuck with it. So if there is an amalgamator who can bring all the information, region wise also, if they do, then if I'm in east of the country, I would know which is the nearest city I can go for a treatment. And then if there is an advanced treatment, we have Tata Institute and also. It's very important this information to be on the click of a person's phone. If I dial a 1999, I know they will tell me to go here and know more about it. And even the rural population nowadays have phone. They just have to, dial and they will be led to a particular site or a particular person who can guide them better. That is my thought on it.
it's so true because this is the very important discussion because that's the reason we are totally, since we are blessed to have you. I'm quite blessed that is in that case that I am in connection with so many good people,
Yes,
yeah,
we
who
are.
are genuinely coming to help these people because we are meant for people because
True,
my purpose
true.
is to help people, right? So yes, now the we all have to do together because there are
Yes,
certain things which I can't do myself. I need
yes, yes.
you all in that. So
True.
yeah, yes. Your next question is what internal communication strategies, since you are based from NLP, right? So NLP point of view, because we do internal dialogue, right? Dialogues because we have an internal voice within us.
We do.
So yeah, yes. So on that perspective, what internal communication strategies can we use to effectively resource about cancer prevention and treatment?
So if you ask me, if you're asking about the internal dialogues, the resources usually
Yeah,
we reach out to,
yeah.
the first thing I will go back to my first statement, even as the person who's going through, accept it gracefully. Okay, I have a problem. The minute your mind says, oh my God, I have cancer, your unconscious is now panicked. It is triggered. And all internal dialogues will be like, oh my God, ab mujhe kya hoga? Will I survive? How many days? Now you're going into negative and you're only escalating your misery. My strategies I can share with you in my 3 years have always been when I sleep in the night, I tell, oh yeah, a great day is done. Gratitude. Tomorrow morning when I wake up, I know it's going to be better. And I always keep talking to myself that, see, you want to eat this and you should not. because at the end of the day, you are the one who will suffer. So you have to keep on talking to yourself in the positive. You have to keep on telling yourself, okay, Dr. Swati, you want to run, and that's great. Very soon you will. For now, take it easy, one step at a time. So, a lot of food restrictions I was put through. Everybody was scared that, oh my God, she can't eat this, she can't eat that. How will she survive? And I'm fine. I go to trainings, go to hotels, and I do a self talk precaution. No, you like that, and you shouldn't. You may taste this much, and that's it. That is where you stop. So, when I accepted my disorder, I went through what is to be done to become better, to have as much of a healthy life. Every day I strategize myself into what are the things like to now I'm giving you a very small example. I'm having a talk with you. So before that, I had done the entire setup. I had my Nariyal Pani so that I feel comfortable. So you have to be aware of it and then execute it. Okay, I'm traveling. I may start feeling a little uncomfortable. So do I have a peppermint or do I have a long or am I carrying a anti-nausea pill? So you have to keep talking to yourself rather than the world because your inner core will drive your actions. Every day I get up and I say, okay, today I'm feeling like this. So I will do this, and this maybe I'll do tomorrow because I'm a little tired. The self-talk and the strategy we create in our unconscious is very powerful dealing with any disorder, even cancer. I have seen a friend of mine after chemotherapy, there are a lot of side effects that happens. So he told me one day that I said, how are you coping, buddy? He said, nothing. I tell myself it's okay. All the medicines are at my disposal. If finally I can't stop throwing up, I can just pick one medicine and have it. And then rest of the time, whenever I'm feeling comfortable, come on, let me answer some mails. Let me answer some questions. Let me go to my WhatsApp. So it's your own self scripting that will help you through any disorder which is lifetime impacted. And the most important is the conviction that there's nothing wrong with me. It's a disorder or a disease. Doctors are doing the best. I'm going through therapy, I'm going through medication, and I believe that I can be better as my treatment progresses. And this self-talk that I'm fine, I'm grateful for all the help I'm getting, and I will help myself come out of it in my own way, is amazingly powerful. Amazingly powerful.
Really long way to walk with you. Yes, there are just starting. I'm
I
going
know.
getting quite inspiration from you.
Thank you.
Yeah, yeah, because you are inspiring so many people around the world with since I know your challenge today, you told me that I'm not keeping well, but you have
But that's
showed up.
okay. I
Yeah,
promised you, and a promise is to be kept.
yeah.
So,
See, the thing is, I am so seriously. I know this awards, whatever you have achieved, because of your genuinity, because of
thank you.
your humbleness. The work you are doing is really great because people doesn't matter means for them doesn't know what exactly we are doing. So when it is going up, when we are exposing, because acceptance is important,
Very
acknowledgement is
important.
important. Yeah, for me, I didn't acknowledge my work till now because it may be sounding a little weird, but every time, whenever I come to know, why don't you acknowledge yourself? My
You
mentor
have to.
always say,
You have to
yes,
pat your own back first. And
yeah,
there's something very simple, Devasmita, I have learned in my journey of 3 years. Never tell your mind the question, why me? That's not the question.
right,
What
exactly.
next? What next?
But next,
How
see,
can I
what is
make it better?
beyond that? Beyond, think beyond it.
What can I do to make it better?
Yes, exactly. Lots and lots of things to learn from you. As
My
mentioned,
pleasure.
there are lots and lots of discussions out there. This is when we are planning for this project. We are here to hear.
Hmm.
Then we meant that here, because this is what for which we are dedicating. Means this,
Absolutely.
I don't know. This is going to be a powerhouse of this. The way the values are coming is really a
Thank you.
powerhouse. Yeah, and
Thank you.
I'm really grateful to you and to Gauri, the way we are connecting. It's really
The entire group is
that group.
powerhouse.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
powerhouse. Seriously, I'm blessed. to have you all in my life. And the
Thank
way
you.
we are combining and the way we are distributing this information to them in the form of book, in the form of other way. Means this book is going to release soon on 13th of August on the honorary of my mentor's birthday. Okay,
Wow.
so yeah, so that is the reason I'm collecting so many information at this point to give the people as much as they want, and you will be, and in that inauguration, that is on the book day inauguration, I would request on 14th we are doing the celebration. So will means all the authors means your name, your details, everything will be
Sure.
there. So whoever will be in this details are been we will be doing a small a tribute to each one of you because your
So nice.
contribution to this is huge because people once read get these values they will definitely get the success and bless and this what coming from my end that is God bless you with abundance and
You too.
abundance of you yeah and you should get maximum health benefits all the good health yes because you are important to us
Thank
your
you.
presence is important yeah because there are lots and lot of things to do and
Yes.
yes so
And
and
let me
yes
also acknowledge that you are an amazing person doing an amazing job. All the best. And wherever I can be of any support, you may count me in.
sure, I'll distribute. Don't worry. I'm not. I don't. I ashamedly do that because I know what exactly the values you people are taking with you. That the time when the
Thank you.
poor people are. This is very rare to get. So
Thank
when
you.
yes, so this when we are going with the great acknowledgements, when we are putting to the world get what the yes the values of the all the struggle of your life which you are currently dealing with which you have dealt with already so this is a powerful story
Thank you.
powerful learn yeah so
Pleasure is
uh,
mine.
this if you the end of this if you have any message to give to the people who are watching now and will watch later for them.
See, for me, I only tell everyone accept the reality, respect the reality, make changes required to live as healthy as you can because there's always something else we are unaware of. And every day be in gratitude for whatever little healing is happening. And and it's my request to everyone never get into the trap of why me ab kya hoga because that's not how you will be able to function productively and effectively. So accept what is happening, respect what is happening, and make any lifestyle changes happily, not like oh my god now I can't do this. That's fine. There are out of 100 things I used to do, I'm not able to do 10 things. Rest 90 I'm still able to do. Make those things that you are able to do as powerful, as fulfilling, as productive as possible. That's what I can say.
So, yeah, thank you so much for the wonderful message.
My
And
pleasure.
yeah, and her all Miss Dr. Swati's all details you will be getting. There is the description box.
Sure.
Yes, please connect with her. This is my earnest request to everybody. If you want to just learn the techniques, whatever she is giving, a lot of value she is giving, please connect with her as well. So we are there. We are here to hear you all. This is
Yes,
also launching. So if it is so, then on 14th August, we will be launching that as well. We are here to hear.
we are here to hear.
So yes, because there are lots and lots of things which we are there to help.
True.
So yes. So looking forward to work with you.
Thank
And
you,
you so-
Devasmita. Have a wonderful weekend day ahead.
yeah,
Enjoy.
thank
To
yeah,
everyone. Okay.
yes. Thank you so much. Bye.
Thank you.